Hello everybody, Lancer here. Welcome you back to more Exit Fate for the PC, and I don't know why I'm starting here on the title screen, but whatever. Figured I would just do that as a change of pace. But last time I actually grinded a little bit. I got a little money. Went back out into that dangerous overworld, and got into some battles. Got a little money more. Gained a couple levels, and yeah, stole a few hard boots and steel bracers and all that. But let's continue checking this place out, shall we? What's going on over here? Only time will tell if this is going to be good or bad for us. Okay. Well, hopefully it won't be too bad. So that would be good. So we got an inn here. How's it going? 4600 a night. We don't really need to stay. Not really. Not really. Man, I was seriously scared when the rebel army showed up here. They're dangerous people. Well. More talk about the rebel army. No one seems to be happy about it, but that's the way it goes. I'm not a customer. I'm just cleaning this room. Okay. Well, have fun with that. Do you work here, or are you just some random dude that wanders around buildings and cleans rooms? I don't know. Maybe that's another story for another day, but let's see what's going on up here. The tall mountains here in Highland have always protected us from outside invaders. It's a shame that the biggest trouble always comes from within. Yeah, that is too bad. So it looks like we got some kind of mine here. We go in here. Highland mines. Okay. I don't know if we're supposed to be here, but obviously this looks a lot like the Tinto mines. It's not working. Well, I guess we can't come here. Okay. Alrighty then. So, let's go over here. Let's not go over there because we can't. Apparently we can't walk behind it. So that's too bad. Anything going on up here? We got an item shop. See if they got anything interesting. Bartoli, okay. Yo, what can I do for you? Got anything good to buy? Okay, steel orb. Hey, you can actually buy steel bracers. I don't need to because I've stolen so many of them, but you can buy silver dust. That probably wouldn't be a terrible idea since I've been using a lot of them, but I'm not going to do it right now. Thanks for patronizing this little store, dude. I wish I had more to offer you, but I'm in a bit of a bind, you see. I ordered all this great stuff from overseas, man, but I've been waiting for ages for it to get here, dude. Well, whatever happens, happens. Yeah, well, looks like he's got his troubles. But we got our own problems to deal with right now. What's going on with you? Do you intend to climb Mount Bosch? Be careful. These hills are home to dangerous ogres and wild barbarians. I don't think we want to go here just yet, but I don't know if you can, but I don't think we want to do that. Not right now. I think we now want to check out another village called Ansi. Ansi. Do. Yeah, so I think we want to go to Ansi, which I think is, I'm not sure if it's to the south, but it's either see, there's like 3 villages in the area, I think. Like, we went to the one in the northwest, there's one to the north, and one, I think, to the south. So, dude, don't be missing. Come on, dude. Dude, what the hell's going on? Why is everybody missing? Come on, man. Be cool. Alright? Be cool. But yeah, if you're gonna grind out here, I would highly recommend that you like save in between every battle, because if you fight an ogre, it's just ridiculously easy to die. I'm telling you, it's pretty crazy. Ridiculously easy to die. I remember you get a free brown herb. That's cool. That's pretty cool in my opinion. Time to die now. Things do have crazy HP, though. There's no doubt about that. Not as crazy as the ogre, but still pretty crazy. Let's get rid of you. That would be very nice. We just got you to deal with now. Stab him with a knife. dude. Not cool. Na na na. Go ahead and do a mend on you just to be safe. Can't have you going down now. Just whop him with that shandy. Yeah, see? Told ya. Told you that was a good idea. It just felt right. Felt like I should do it. Wild attack. Okay then. Some more money going on. Yeah, so that village did not have a blacksmith, so I didn't do any weapon upgrading. What do we got here? Uh-oh. Looks like something's about to go down. So, this is Bergstadt. Should we look for the... Should we look for the governor's office now? This is not where I wanted to go, by the way. Oh, you must be Colonel Vineyard. That's me. Were you already expecting me? Of course, I'm here to take you to see the governor. Ah, I see. I don't know my way around here, so I appreciate it. Please follow me, sir. Dude, I have another place to check out, if you don't mind. Oh, the governor strictly instructed me that he wants to speak to you alone. Someone will be here in a moment to take your companions to a waiting room. What? We can't come with the colonel? It's alright, Yara. I won't need an escort past here. We'll take good care of you until the colonel is finished. Okay, sir. Take me to the governor. Take me to your leader. This way, sir. Dude, I kinda wanted to check stuff out, but whatever. Guess I'm being forced. They're forcing me against my own will. What? What the freaking hell, dude? Not cool, dude. Not cool. Come on, Daniel. You're supposed to watch your back. What is going on? Welcome back, my lady. It's you. Thank you. By the way, do you know where Gudrun is? I haven't seen her around anywhere. General Gudrun and General Tarlia went to the Western Plains for a training mission. They should return in 5 days. Training? Again? She had just returned from another mission when I left. She may be putting too much strain on her men. Still, it may be necessary. Well, I must pass through now. Of course, my lady. Please go inside. What is going on with her? Looks kind of like the room where you fight the final boss in Suikoden 2. I have returned, Siegfried, my lord. Siegfried? Welcome back, Brunhild. I'm glad to see you returned safely. Gotta love that mustache. There was no need to worry. I haven't been in any danger. No danger? You put yourself at great risk trying to meet him in person. The fact that you encountered no trouble was merely luck. Perhaps it was fate? Enough, Brunhild. Do not take your destiny so lightly. Tell me, what are your findings? I hope your journey wasn't for nothing. Although it doesn't show superficially, the hand's influence is strong. As expected, it's blocking his key memories. The hand? What's the hand? That is of secondary interest. Has it physically manifested itself yet? It seems not. Daniel is still in active control, but as we've seen before, it's a very delicate balance. A strong enough trigger can break the grip. Even so, no direct access is possible. It is probably a completely random effect. What are you talking about? In any case, the restrictions are clear. Somehow it considers you an unwanted presence. Your further involvement may have unexpected effects. You still desire to go against its will? Its will is absolute. We have the ability to shape its path. I will not abandon you, my dear. I have already experienced that pain once, and I cannot bear the thought of having it happen again. I wonder. Regardless, everything is going more or less as we expected. No interference should be necessary for now. Excuse me.
and we shall use this time to prepare the next step. The gears of fate are turning slowly, set in motion by our hands. We will be the ones who decide the future of this land. Oh, so there's a lot of inner subjects going on. I'm not in prison, am I? Oh, of course I am. Ugh, my head. I'm so sorry, sir. This is all my fault. I should have never let you go by yourself. Ayara, you were captured too? I apologize. We let our guard down. I can't criticize you. I completely fell for it as well. I wonder what'll happen to us now. Well, this could be the end of the game, folks. This could be it. Please forgive me, sir. I failed to protect you. Well, what else is going on? Cole, what are you doing here? How could we have let this happen, sir? I've been so careless. Great work, Commander! Is there someone over there? This is crazy, Rock. I can't believe that you'd come up with something this stupid. Calm down, Joshua. But you're still young and idealistic. In a way, I envy you for that. But we can't survive by only relying on our ideals. If we want to make a difference, we have to be practical. Don't you realize that it's the same reason we're fighting? It's not because we want to. That's different. I don't believe this. It's different and you know it. Everyone here believes in the same thing. That's what makes us strong. I hope you'll understand one day, Joshua, that you can't build a future on dreams alone. Now go. I need to speak to him alone. It's never going to work. If it doesn't, we still have other options. Well, what could that be all about? Daniel Vineyard. That would be my name. Rock, it's you. So it was the Highland rebels after all. I knew that you'd fall for this. Even though you took part in the battle for Grunthal, you're still an outsider. No, outsider's one of my party members, bro. You don't understand the situation here in Highland. No one else would have been so careless around here. So this was all a trap? The invitation was a forgery to lure me here? No, it's very real. An invitation like this is passed through multiple people before it even leaves Highland. It was very easy to intercept. All you have to do is bribe the right person. If you think the rebel movement can't do anything but fight, you're wrong. We have access to information within the Highland government itself. You still went through a lot of effort to capture me. So, am I your hostage now? That's all up to you. What other business could you have with me? I'm just an outsider, like you said. That's exactly the reason why I've taken an interest in you. Do you know why we fight, Daniel? Because you don't want to be part of the state union, right? You want independence. You've probably heard the Matrek Guard side of the story. They keep blabbering on about preserving order within the state union, but they're ignoring the real issues. Do you know why Highland is valued so much by the rest of Zelmany? Because of our resources. That's the whole reason. We are being exploited for the profit of Matrek. It's not about independence. It's about fairness. Your view is one-sided. You're only looking at what Zelmany takes from Highland, and not at what it's giving back. The State Union brought political stability to this region. There are no longer wars between states, and together you're strong enough to repel outside invaders. So what? What does that mean to us? This war against Kiergaard, how does it affect us? We're shielded by the landscape. In all its history, Highland has never been conquered by an enemy force. We have nothing to fear from them. Can you really be sure about that? If Zelmany falls, Kiergaard will not leave you. Kiergaard will not leave you be so easily. Will not what? Kiergaard will not leave you be so easily. Okay, whatever. The resources you mentioned will be too tempting. Even if they attack, we will give our lives to defend this land. At least that way we won't be seen as traitors for fighting against oppression. Do you really believe that you're being oppressed? I've met the Chancellor. He's far from a tyrant. He has the best interest of his people in mind. You think it matters what the Chancellor does? He's just an old man who's being shielded from the truth by his subordinates. He doesn't know what's really going on, and neither do you. Part of that does actually seem true, though. The truth is that Highland is controlled by greedy scum who placate the Zelmany leadership with the wealth they stole from the people. That's the real problem. The corruption goes all the way up to the governor's office. Ever since Spont came to power, it's only been getting worse. I think I'm going to have to agree with that. If the state union refuses to deal with this, they're just as guilty. We have no choice but to rise up. So that's the real reason you're fighting. But is there any evidence of the governor's corruption? I don't believe that Captain Aaron would protect a man like that. No, Aaron wouldn't, but her primary concern is protecting the state union and not its people. Even if she wanted to, it's nearly impossible to replace a governor unless anything really serious is brought to light. Besides, he has many powerful supporters, here and in Matrek. Daniel, do you know Joshua, the kid who brought you in here? His father was one of my closest friends. He was a smart businessman who made a small fortune from the iron ore trade. His business was profitable, and because of that, others tried to profit from it as well. Well, of course. Officials demanded all sorts of fees. Shipments would vanish or get held up until certain people were paid enough. Complaining to the authorities was useless. Those who weren't corrupt themselves were afraid of stepping on the wrong people's toes. So we banded together and tried to do something about it, trying to expose a local army captain who caused most of our trouble. Well, we underestimated what lengths they'd go to. One day, Joshua's father and several others had an accident. His business was torn apart by those greedy bastards, leaving his wife and son with nothing. Joshua's father was murdered for being a good man. How do you explain that to a 10-year-old boy? Oh, wow. Rock, there is no way I could defend that, and it's not like I don't understand your reasons for fighting, but then join us. What are you saying? You're an idealist too, aren't you? You have no ties to Matrek. You only came here because you wanted to stop the fighting. But is this the state union you want to defend? You've lived in Kiergaard all your life. Are they really any worse? Join forces with me, and we can overthrow the governor of Highland and take control of the state. Zelmany will not recover from that blow. They'll crumble as soon as Kiergaard launches their attack. With your help, we can raise enough of a defense to stop Kiergaard at our border. Then there will be the peace you want so much. Kiergaard will have the land it wants, and Highland will be a free state. Your fighting against them is only making this war longer than necessary, and causing more deaths in the process. That's not the kind of peace I want. You want to sacrifice the rest of Zelmany for your own sake? If we don't resist when someone comes in and tries to take all our land, it'll never stop. Not at Zelmany, and not at Highland. So, you've realized it by now, haven't you? That you keep clinging on to your old ideals even when the situation changes? The state union is rotten, and you help no one in the long run by defending it. Alright, I'll make you an offer. Lay down your weapons and call for a truce until the war against Kiergaard ends. After that, I will do everything in my power to help Highland. I can't do that, Daniel. The resistance will fall apart if we stop fighting now. Our enemies won't give us time to rest. Then you're the same as me, aren't you? Enough talking. I'll give you until tomorrow to consider my offer to you. If you haven't changed your mind by then, you'll be nothing but a hostage after all. Well, that's certainly interesting. Well, what am I supposed to do? I can't possibly accept his offer. I'll follow you no matter what you do, sir. Please remember that. Thank you, Yara, but I won't go along with this. Our primary concern is getting out of here. Colonel Vineyard? Yes? Who are you? I can't stay long. I've infiltrated the rebel forces for the state army. I heard you were captured and came here immediately. Take this. We get the mine cell key. Hey. This is... Don't leave yet.
Wait about an hour, so me being here now won't seem suspicious. Thank you. I'll do that. Now it's just a matter of waiting. So now we play the waiting game. Okay, this is it. Let's try to sneak out now. So it looks like we can make our getaway. Sneak out? You mean break our way through with force, sir? Shh. Alright, but I think we're gonna cut it here. So when we come back, it looks like we're gonna make a break for it. So that should be exciting. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you next time.